Good morning. This is the start of another short lesson on algebra, the essentials. We're starting with formulae. We have a shape over here, a rectangle, and remember, in the formulae we use letters to represent numbers. So just using this diagram here, rectangle, you can see length can be represented by a little L and width with little w. So here's the formula for this area here. We times the length by the width, we can find the area of this rectangle. So where A is equal to area, L is equal to length, and W is equal to the width. Remember, LW, just a general reminder, means L times W, so that's multiplied. So now we're going to have a look at the perimeter of the rectangle, and here we have a rectangle that I'll show you on the right, as you can see, and using a green colored pen, you've got one width, two widths, which gives you 2W, and then you've got one length, two lengths, gives you 2L. So remember, the perimeter is the distance around the whole shape if we start from that point there. Here's an example. Find the perimeter of a rectangle using the formula. So now that we know this formula here, we can then work out the answer. Given that L equals 9 and W equals 5, what we do is we replace the L with the 9 and the W with the 5. Once we do that, we substitute in the numbers. 2 times 9 is 18 and 2 times 5 is 10, and then we get the answer 28 or 28 units. On to the next example, number 2. We have a speed of a car using this formula for motion, V equals U plus AT. The U represents initial speed, so that's a starting velocity depending on speed. Acceleration, A and T, the time taken. We want to work out V in this question, which is the final velocity. Now in the question we're given acceleration, which is nice, 4 meters per second. We're given time, which is nice, 15 seconds, and we get the initial speed, which is represented by U, is 6 meters per second. So using the formula, we know we've been given this acceleration, we've been given time, and we've been given initial velocity. We write down the formula, we substitute in the values, 6 meters per second, 2 meters per second squared times by 15. When we calculate it out, the final velocity is 36 meters per second. Remember your order operations. Here you do the 2 times 15 first, followed by the addition. Okay, what I'd like to do is always to test your knowledge on this bit of maths. Hopefully you've been absorbing it nicely. Let's do a quick 3. Remember, at the end of each question, pause the video and have a go at trying to answer the question. Remember, by doing, you learn more. Don't just go straight to the answer. So there's the question. The formula V equals U plus AT used to find the final speed. Find V. Given U equals 12 meters per second, acceleration equals 2 meters per second, and time equals 4. Pause the video and then have a go. Give yourself 1 or 2 minutes. Here's the answers to the next question. Here, perimeter. If the triangle was given P equals A plus B plus 2C, so we didn't need to work it out, we were given it. Now find P if A equals 3, B equals 7, and C equals 5. So that's your second question. Pause the video and have a go. Remember to pause the video and have a go. Here's the triangle we're looking at. There's the perimeter of the triangle, A plus B plus 2C. Here's the third question. This formula is used to work out Paul's pay. Paul works for 45 hours. His rate of pay is $4.5 per hour. If we use this general formula in words, pay equals number of hours worked times by rate of pay plus $15. Work out his pay. Okay, on to the next slide. Remember to pause this, have a go at answering the questions, and then here are the answers coming shortly. Okay, the answers, quick 3. Number 1, hopefully you got 20 meters per second. Remember to put in your units always. Remember to write your formula, show me a bit of working, and there's your answer. If you do those 3 steps, you're in a good place in terms of maximizing your marks. Here's number 2, the perimeter. So what we do here, we've got the triangle A plus B plus 2C. We've got the formula, write the formula down, substitute in the numbers. A is 3, B is 7, and the C 4, 5. Remember to do the multiplication first. Then we've got 10 plus 10 gives us 20 units. Even though it haven't any units like centimeters or meters, we put units in its place. Perfectly valid. Good if you got that right. Well done. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, the third and final question. Here it is. Did you write down your own formula? Here's the answer. So pay equals number of hours worked times by the rate of pay plus 15. You know in the question here, Paul works 45 hours. Write that down. The rate of pay is 6.5 per hour. And then put in the formula. I've shortened a little bit to hours worked times rate plus 15. And if you got the answer 307.50, well done. Good job. You're on your way to learning to the best of your ability. I hope you enjoyed this video and it made you feel more comfortable about formulae.